Hey everyone, Graphics Works here, and we are back with Mondealy. In the last video, we took care of the vial for Riley, we went into the upper district, we did some mushroom picking, and now we're sneaking into a girls only performance stage for Riley to meet with Jessica. So let's see what happens. What do you mean just for girls? That's what she decided. Other than that, you don't have a ticket. Isn't this one good enough? This is a piece of toilet paper with a handwritten text on it. Please leave the lobby. Well, what the hell with you? This show sucks anyway. I'm gonna go. Move, woman. I hate you. You are such an asshole. And what was that menace of a bird? Come on, let's go to the show. My goodness, Princess Riley, Your Highness. I knew you were coming, and yet I was surprised to see you. Oh, and your friend, Michelle. Madam, tell me, are you here by any chance? You're not related to the ambassador from the council who recently arrived here? Say no. No, we're not related. I see. I'm sorry for asking such a tricky question. Please, hand in your tickets and go through. Thank you, Tony. It is super dark in here. Okay. Let's make our way to the stage. And the backstage. This way. Here we go. Hold. Princess, I'm sorry. I didn't recognize you at first. What can I do you for? It's alright. We need to see Jessica, can we? Together? Yes, she's a friend of mine. Sure, come on in. Just don't forget to knock. Jessica doesn't like surprise visits. Oh, that goes without saying. Thank you. Moment of truth. You know, ever since you got here, I've been a little braver or something. I hope Jessica really does know something about Tori that we get to start to head on in the investigation. Let's go. Come in. Do my eyes deceive me? Riley, Princess, it really is you. You've grown so much since the last time we've met. I'm sorry, when was that? Oh, a few years ago. Your mother was still with us. You don't even remember anymore. And who's that with you? That's Michelle. She's helping me with my case. Jessica, I don't mean to interrupt, but we're looking for Tori. We heard that you knew something about him. Girls, you've come to the right place. I've seen him in person. But first, I have a question of my own. You both have your eyes covered with your hair. Is that a new fashion? For me, it's a stage persona, but for you girls, why? It ruins your eyesight. I just like it that way. Me too, I guess. Okay, let me tell you about Tori. And so? I don't even know where to start. Tori, a very handsome guy. Jessica, we need to know where he is. I'm looking for him. That's right, I'm sorry. I met him in the Forest of Dreamers. I was on a walk enjoying the nature and suddenly I bumped into a guy with a broken horn. I immediately bounced up to him and... Jessica. Where did you see him again? In the Forest of Dreamers, on the edge of the Forest District. You have to wear wreaths and everything. Oh, was he really that close all this time? Riley, honey, why are you looking for him? It's kind of personal. I don't want to tell you. I hope I was able to help you. Yes, Jessica, thank you. I think we should go. Stay for the performance, if you have time. Oh, and one more thing. I found something strange in my purse today. Maybe you've seen one of these things before? There, I've never seen anything like this. Michael, you better take a look. Can I take this thing? Of course you can. It's not mine, though. I don't even know what to do with it. You have a very unusual voice, by the way. Yes, she has a very unusual voice. We'll go, thank you very much for everything. Of course, darlings. Soundtrack to unlock. I'm about to die from what Jessica said. We should sit down. Let's go find ourselves an empty table. Well, here's an empty table. Let me sit. There we go. This place is cool. I remember where she knows me from. They took me to a show when I was 14 years old. I don't remember if it was here or somewhere else, but Jessica was definitely there. I'm thinking about what Jessica said, and damn, Tori was so close this whole time. I mean, it's important for me and for the castle. But he's just hiding in the forest, and the guards couldn't find him because of that? There was a whole squad looking all over for him, and they couldn't find him. Why could I and they couldn't? Why should I be the one looking for him? Has my father neglected his duties that much that absolutely everyone became useless and incompetent? What the hell? Let's get out of here. I can't take it anymore. Okay. That, was a little unnecessary. Riley was very angry and decided not to wait for the show. She was annoyed with everything, both the fact that Tori was so close, and her father's indifference, and seemingly the whole world against her. Rufus looked our heroes over, slightly perplexed, while they went back to the castle. Now that they knew where Tori is, the adventure continues. Let's go to Corsic. I need to tell him everything. Well, Corsic's right here. Corsic, he's been in the forest the whole time. Who? What do you mean? How did it go? Tori was in the forest. They were looking for him there, but for some reason they couldn't find him. I'm gonna go change. Michael, you go change into your regular clothes too, and come see me for a moment after. Why? There's something we need to talk about. I'll wait for you in my room. Come on, I'll get you changed. You can run around in the woods like... You can't run around in the woods like that. Riley's dragging you everywhere with her now. Isn't it obvious? Michael, do you think maybe she has a crush on you? No, what are you talking about? Well, I don't know how else to explain her behavior. Your hair looks great, by the way. Even if she does like me, what am I supposed to do? Just be nice and friendly to her? It'll warm up her heart. And that's it. Back to the way it was. Thanks, Corsic. Always a pleasure. Now go to Riley. She's waiting for you. Alright. Riley, what do you have to say now? Michael, tomorrow we're going to the woods to look for Tori. While I'm resting, you can do your own thing. Although I suggest you take a nap before the hike too. That's basically all I wanted to say. I'll see you in the hall when you wake up. And yes, I lock the door while I sleep, just saying. Good morning, good morning. Hi. What are you standing there for? I was waiting for you. No reason. Why the cape? We're going to the Forest of Dreamers. I don't want to attract attention on the way there. Although I don't know, I just like capes with hoods, they're fun. Are you ready to go looking for Tori? Yeah, I'm ready to go. We're looking in the woods, or is it the Forest District? The hell with those names. Lead the way, I'll follow you. The Forest of Dreamers is looking for... and it begins at the very edge of the Forest District. Okay. So, let's speed on down to the Forest District. Okay, and then this is to the water that we don't need to go to. So this is through here towards the Forest of Dreamers. This is where the Forest of Dreamers starts. I was here a long time ago when I was little. This farm hasn't changed. Hello, I remember you. And I don't. It's really been a long time since I've been here. Well, it's not a problem. And there's a box of flower wreaths. We should put them on before we go into the woods. Kid's just running around in circles. Hey kid, don't forget to go into the woods without a wreath. What's in the forest? Those who go in there without a wreath are always left unconscious somewhere among the trees. I don't know what happens in there, and I don't want to know. Demons of some kind, spirits of the forest, God knows. I'm waiting for my friend to put a wreath on. She says it's uncomfortable. No matter how I put this wreath on, it won't fit. It just squeezes or something. The wreaths usually fit everyone, so why aren't they fitting me? Shall I take a wreath? No. Because I already have one. I don't need a second one. Great, now we can go. Come on. Oh, you're going to the forest too? We could go together. I don't mind. I do. We'll go by ourselves. Well, that's a little rude. But understandable. And so if I had entered here without the wreath, I would be sick. How long have we been walking? About 10 minutes. I can't see the way out anymore. We're not going to turn around no matter what. Maybe, would you like to talk? Yes. More fun than if we walked in silence. You like hearing the grunt? Yes, Riley, very much so. You know, before I got here, I lost my job. Not that I was upset, but I didn't know what else to do. And here, I kind of managed to rediscover myself. I met you and everybody else, and I'm very happy about that. I wasn't even kidnapped for experiments or anything. People here are tolerant of people. I mean, you surface people. We call everyone the same. We're humans, you're humans. It's a little confusing. I wonder what it's like on the surface. Maybe that's where I find myself. Here, even being a princess. It's not like I even need it, really. Why don't we just go out to the surface? Michael, we can't, or... I don't know. Not now. I was just dreaming, that's all. Being a princess is very boring, especially when the king sits in his office and does nothing. There are no performances, no concerts, no balls. When I went out with you on the one rare performance and left in anger. Oh god. I don't know what to do for a couple years after my mom died, and I ran around the water district with Jessie. Jessie is Froga, by the way. She settled down after a while and went about her business. We still meet each other, but we don't go on strolls like we used to. What's a princess supposed to do anyway? I don't know, Riley. Same. How is it that my princess business is to walk through some enchanted forest in search of a deer? That's amazing. What fairy tale would tell you that? Thanks for doing all this crap with me. Mikey, I'm really tired, and the forest just goes on and on. I need to sit down. Join me? I guess I'll join you for a sit. Phew. I'm not used to this kind of walking anymore. Where are we supposed to find Tori? I don't know, Mikey. I just don't know. I'm starting to think that going out like this wasn't the best idea. We should just keep going. The forest can't be endless, right? I have no idea. It's alright. We'll find him and finally be able to find out. This forest may be creepy, but damn, it's still kind of beautiful here. Everything is blooming and green. It's wonderful. Riley took a slow, deep breath of air. Just beautiful. So fresh. Come on, Michael. Breathe it in. What? What? Huh? What's going on? What? Soon, you and I, we will be face to face. Michael. Who are you? What? Michael! Mikey, you good? Can you hear me? Yes. Oh, thank God. Your eyes were closed and you weren't even breathing. Is something wrong? Something grabbed me. With 4 hands. And it was behind me. And it whispered that I would see it soon. I've heard that auditory and visual hallucinations are common here. That's probably what happened. Yeah, I guess so. It's no big deal. Shall we move on? Yeah, let's go. Well, this has been a nice time. Let's keep going. Tori can't find himself after all. Michael, what? Are we trapped? Who put us here? Michael, get your hands off of there. Oh, sorry. Damn it, where's my dagger? I'm gonna cut the rope. I don't have it on me? Well, shit. Actually, hold on. The trap here must have been set by Tori? Right. Who else? I think he'll find us now. Wait, I hear someone. Shh. And here I thought I removed all the traps. Let us out now. Oh, I caught some squealing girl. Immediately. Let us out immediately. An annoying and squealing girl. I'll get you down in a moment. Just let me cut the rope. Yep. It is Tori. Oh no. Tori. Chapter 4. Tori. If you're here to arrest me, then go ahead. I will not resist. What? Tori, that's not why I'm here. I've been looking for you for so long. No need to comfort me. I have long since accepted that this moment may come. Tori, calm down. The only reason I've been looking for you is for my own purpose. No one wants to arrest you. You're not here to arrest me? Of course not. I'm just here to talk. Suddenly I don't even know what to say. Whoa, wait. Are you okay? Yeah, I sometimes lose my balance because of the horn. By the way, we didn't even say hello. Hi. Yeah, Tori, hi. I really missed you. Me? Me too. That was sarcasm. But I was honest. Never mind. And this? This is not my boyfriend, just so you know. That's Michael, my assistant. With that temper of yours, it's hard to find a boyfriend, isn't it? Tori, shut up. Why don't you take us back to your place? We need to talk, seriously. Sure, follow me. My feet already hurt from walking. It's not far. Your royal feet can handle it. Come on, Michael. This is your house? Wow. It is, inheritance. It is the last thing my parents had left, basically. It's big. It's not very comfortable by myself in such a big house, to be honest. That's why I tend to walk more in the forest and out in my garden. I had a similar feeling in the castle sometimes, too. Well, guys, come on in. I haven't had guests in approximately 3 years, so it might be a bit of a mess. And it's spotless. This place is pretty much in order. What were you worried about, Tori? Was there another question I was wondering? Is it just me, or do the buildings really seem much smaller on the outside? It's like there's more space inside. Oh, never mind. Why does it smell like fermentation? Oh, that's right, yeah. It's, my kvass? Your what? It's a drink made of rye bread. Oh, that's disgusting. You guys drink the nastiest of things. You don't need to drink it with us. Thanks for that. Can I put my coat on the rack here? Yes, of course. I'll go change too. And you? Make your way to the kitchen, please. It's on the right. Michael, I just remembered about that girl from the castle. She told me to say hi to Tori. I'll pass the honor on to you when he gets back. Tell him. Nice kitchen, but the smell, ugh, is like living in a brewery. It's not that bad. Yeah. Let's wait for Tori. And I can't even make myself a glass. There's a strong aroma of bread fermentation and slight sweetness around this place. This is where the kvass magic happens. Well, Phyllis, have a seat. Alright. Something to eat. Or a drink, maybe? What? Well, would you like something to eat? Or something to drink? I'm not sure how to greet guests. That's pretty accurate, Tori. Ah. I don't go out much to be offered like that. I'll be, how about just tea? Yeah, sure. Michael? I don't want anything. Understood. Riley. Huh? I remembered now. Remembered what? Stop stalling, you dear. So when I was running away, I had my bag with the letters I was delivering. I was going through them out of boredom and I saw that one was addressed to you. Shall I bring it to you? Do you even need to ask? Of course, bring it to me. Well, here's your tea and I'll be right with you. I hope I didn't burn the letter. Wait, what? What do you mean, burn the letter? After I've checked the letter, we should focus on why we're here. I managed to get my mind off of what I wanted to know about Mom. That's weird. What's weird? I feel like I've gotten used to living without her. It's been a few years. I've managed to lose interest in the subject, and it only came back when you arrived. And now? I'm just curious to know the truth. When Tori comes back, I'll tell him. It's kind of embarrassing now. Come on, you don't have to live with the past forever. Your goals can change. Once you find out everything from Tori, you'll feel better, I'm sure. I hope so. Found it. It's from 3 years ago, from Rufus. I don't know anyone of that name. And I only knew his first name, Rufus. Interesting. Here, Riley, go ahead and open it. Can you read it? Yeah, sure. It begins, "Hello, Princess." And then... what is it? That's it. That's what? That roof is of yours, some kind of idiot. He really hasn't written anything else. There doesn't seem to be any invisible ink. Can you burn it like the others? Yes, maybe I'll do that. Thank you for your permission, Your Majesty. Hey, it's a letter addressed to me after all. I could never grant you a permission after all. Alright, alright. Tori, remember when I said I wanted to ask you something? Yes. Well... Riley took a deep breath with her eyes closed. What happened to my mom? Why were your parents executed? Why did you run away? What happened back then, anyway? Oh, shit, there's a lot to unpack in that statement. There. You didn't talk to Karan about it? To my father? No, not once. He closed himself off after that, and I don't see him much. I see. Let me sit down too. It's not very long, but it's a rather strange and unpleasant story. Well, I'll begin. There was once a queen named Veretta. She had one daughter, Riley. Princess Riley. Wait, that statue of Veretta was her mother? Veretta's husband, King Karan, was rather unremarkable. She was in charge of everything in the kingdom, and the king was her moral support, at best. Tori's parents were also in the palace and worked as doctors. They were doctors. Tori himself was a messenger. As the years passed, the queen's status grew, and the district prospered, and corruption was almost eradicated. No shady schemes got past Veretta, including those planned by Tori's parents. She foiled all their attempts to elicit enrichment, but allowed them to remain in their positions as a token of friendship. But soon it all went downhill. The queen got sick. It was a hereditary illness that stretched through generations on her mother's side, and it was unknown if it was curable. Tori's parents saw it as their chance to let the queen die, so she couldn't prevent them and their friends from carrying out their plots. They only gave the impression of successful treatment while the queen's condition gradually deteriorated. Soon the queen passed away. Tori's parents made excuses about unforeseen complications beyond their control, and hoped that all their plans would now come to fruition. But the king, contrary to expectation, decided on the harshest measure possible, the death sentence. The next morning, it took place. Tori learned of this tragedy while on a mission. He feared he would be implicated and executed, so he fled into the deep woods where the family estate was located. From then until today, no one has seen him. At this time, the king, who had fallen into a deep depression, was shutting himself in more and more, leaving the whole Dargate in crisis. These events led to the current decline of the Water District, and the excessive wealth of the Upper District, and the inhabitants of the former Forest District, on the other hand, began to demand sovereignty and rights. Thus emerged the Forest District, legal and only partially recognized. Tori remained safe in the deep forest, but what of Riley? His tragedy led the young princess to the Water District, where she met Jesse, aka Froga. About 2 years were spent on the Water District, where Froga went about her business. Riley settled down in the castle, and their meetings became infrequent. As for events, we have already witnessed them. I need to get some air. Where did she go? To the backyard. It's okay. She'll get some air. She'll come to her senses. She seems to have had a sick reaction to what I said. While the princess is out, we can talk about something. Any suggestions? You can ask me something. Someone says hi to you. You and Riley, how well do you two know each other? How do you live here alone? Are you going back to the castle? Someone says hi to you? Well, the most trivial thing. Do you like Riley? Yeah, that's obvious. Really? Of course, she looks at you, sits closer. Talks in a slightly different voice to you. You're looking at her just as much. Come on, why are you blushing so much? It's all working out fine. Someone says hi to you? Who's that? The guard from the castle, Yana. She still has memories of me? Before I ran away, we were to be engaged. How is she? Does she have anyone except for me? Well, she doesn't. She's been looking for you for a long time, but she gave up at some point. Oh dear. I hope she will forgive me for all I've done. She still loves you. I think she wouldn't mind moving in with you. Talk to her when you get back, please. We don't really know each other all that well. She was a princess. She still is. I was just a messenger. I saw her often. Sometimes we talked about something, nothing more. Most of the time I was just messing with her. How do you live here alone? I have a small vegetable garden. I also gather wild plants and mushrooms in the woods. That's how I live. But it can be hard to live here alone. I'm very glad you're here now. Are you going to go back to the castle? Nope. Well, not permanently. I might come and visit, but I won't be able to go back. I'm too attached to this place. I think she'll be here soon. Tori, can we stay at your place for the night? You want to sleep here tonight? I've got a headache. I don't want to go back like this. Yeah, Riley, I've got a spare room. That's great. Michael, don't even think about it. We're not sharing a room. In regards to Michael, well, there's a couch and a set of bedding, maybe. It's nothing new to me, so don't worry about it. That's fine. We got it. Tori, can you show me to the spare room right now? Yeah, sure. Let's go. What are you waiting for? I'm waiting for Tori to bring me a set of bedding. Is it okay for you to sleep here? Michael, I slept at Froga's house, in the attic, on the mattress, and there was no blanket in the duvet. It's almost like a castle in here. I think it has everything you need. Thank you, Tori. I'll take it from here. And please, don't bother me. My head still hurts. Good night, boys. I hope her headache goes away in the morning. And you? You're not from around here, are you? I've never seen anyone like you before. Are you from the surface? Yeah, well, Hass kidnapped me and dragged me here. Hass, the guard who got on the job because he was a friend of the king? I always thought he was a wimp, but he had guts to grab you. Riley was there as well. They brought me to the castle. Things like that didn't happen when I was around. I had the whole kingdom safe and sound. I hope it stays that way. The forest district was probably the least affected. It's listed as a separate district now, not just a forest. I like the forest a lot. The people there are always very nice, and of course the nature. I love it. Oh, I just remembered. I still have a souvenir from the forest district. Let me give it to you. Let's go to my room. I hope this souvenir will be good for you. Hey, a set of clothes. Hey. Style versus fashion. What's the plan now? Are you going to go to bed or are you going to walk around some more? I'll go for a walk. Call me when you're done walking and I'll give you a pillow and a blanket to sleep on. Let's throw these clothes on for a bit. Nothing else up here. She's in that room. Painting. Flower in the middle of darkness. It's just a closet. These doors are locked with a huge padlock, and even the padlock itself, it seems heavy. Oh, plates. What if I go outside? Can I go outside? The backyard. What's out here? A vineyard? A well? There's no treasure, people, or anything at the bottom of the well. Maybe I should get in there myself to make the well more interesting. Although if I had to tell my story, I doubt anyone would enjoy a day or two of narration from the well. And he was very correct here. That's funny. Unfinished buns, it looks like mostly in Tori's house. Okay. Wait, what? Little wheat field beacons, you stand like a scarecrow and spread your arms out to your sides. Maybe that's what I should do. Spread your arms and stand. Well, wheat ears take me in. And we have become a scarecrow. The peaceful serenity that is being a scarecrow. Such a lovely, lovely matter. With that, we're done being a scarecrow, and we're gonna... I can't go farther into the woods? Wow, okay. What if I go around? Back to the front. There's nothing else in sight really to like mess with. Yeah, okay. So we've done everything we can really do here. So let's just go. Let's get our bedding and go to bed. Finish your walk? Yes. Prepare a place for you. Even though it's like the middle of the day. Where's all the lights? And curtains. I've curtained all the windows and covered the lamps so that you can get some sleep. Thanks. You're welcome. Just make yourself comfortable. I'm gonna get some rest too. Sweet dreams. You too. Okay, so they know it's midday. Which is why I covered all the curtains. I had enough walking today. It's fine to sleep on a nice couch. Okay. I'm concerned about the noise. Hey Michael, are you sleeping? Here, take the mug. I'm confused. Also, I'm naked now? Sorry to wake you, but I really need your company. I'm not going to Riley with this kind of stuff, of course, so I thought I'd come to you. I haven't talked to anyone in years, and then you guys show up. I've had so many things on my mind. It's like you're so calm, you know how to listen. It seems to me as if you have a different perspective on everything. Like, a completely different point of view. You mind if I share with you what's on your mind? I better get some sleep. Are you crazy? Why would I listen to that? Yeah, I'll listen. Michael, thank you. You know, I had 3 years. Hell, really, a 3-year window to think things through. You know, my escape, my life here, everything I've lost and gained. Although I had lost almost everything, what I gained was the fear of being found and arrested. So when I saw the princess and you, I suddenly got all weak, didn't I? I even stretched out my arms for you to handcuff me and take me away. Just like that, no words, no resistance. I was just so tired of living with this fear that I should be imprisoned or executed for my involvement with the situation with the queen. It's the same fear that made me run away so far and leave everything behind. And turned out it was all for nothing. What now? Did I spend 3 years here for nothing? Hiding from everyone for no reason? I left my whole life there. My girlfriend, my friends. I don't know if Yana remembers me. Maybe she found someone else. It's terrible, Michael. It's just awful. Just continue to listen like this. Put your shoulder up. Continue to listen. Oh my, I don't even know if I can go back now. I'm too used to living here to go back. Wait a minute, Michael, you mentioned Gianna at the table. Yeah, Tori. You said she did not get a new boyfriend. She's still working at the castle. He's fine. Oh my god. 3 years alone? When you come back, could you bring her here? And basically tell her I'm still alive and remember her? I hope she'll forgive me. How's that kvass, by the way? Not bad? It's a good one, Tori. I like it. I'm not a fan of this kind of drink. I like to add a bit more bitterness. It'd be perfect. It's good. Cheers to our slightly developed friendship. Tori finally smiles and reaches out to you with a mug of yours. Here's to a quiet clatter of pottery across the room, like a high point in an ongoing conversation. Michael? I really appreciate you listening to me. Thank you. Can I give you a hug? I won't bother you with anything else. Go ahead. Tori sets the mug aside and gives you a hug with a wide and sincere smile. He slowly removes his hands and rises from the bed. Good night to you, Michael. Michael, wake up! We've got breakfast ready. Come on, join us. I don't want to get up. Oh, I slept for so long. The light here makes it difficult to tell the time. Alright, what do we got for breakfast? Good morning, Michael. Did you sleep alright? Yeah, it was okay. On the couch? You're not too picky. Michael, join us. Sink. There's no central water supply here, so there's just a water dispenser hanging over it. Okay. Just sit down, Michael. I'm trying to sit down. Peace. How did you sleep? The night flew by unnoticed. Night in quotation marks, I guess? Yeah. I just turned out the lights and draped the windows. It's almost night. How do you even know what night or day is? Actually, the tree has a slight change in brightness. That's what we call night and day. I just remember what happened at night. I had some strange dreams. I was dying of something in them every time. But all in all, a good night's sleep. My legs are a little sore though. I walked a lot yesterday. What are your plans for today? What do you mean, plans? Well, now that Michael's awake, we're going back. Wait, already? So soon? Tori, I'm sorry, but we came here for a reason. And I already know everything I want to know. Yeah, I get it. I wonder if my dad knows everything you told me. Karan didn't execute my mom and dad for attempted murder, but for negligence. I don't think he understood or thought anything through. He gave the order in desperation, that's all. Yeah, I guess he did. Are you going out right now? Yeah, I think so. I'll walk you out. I'll be on the porch. That was fast. I don't know. I'm not really interested in Tori's company. I don't feel well, so I better get back to the castle. I got it. Let's go then. Fucking gets up and bolts out of there. Well, this is it. See you later, friends. Michael, of course. Will make up his own mind, although there is no time for a meeting with me, I guess. You haven't changed, princess. Yes. Ha. Guys, I am not feeling... I feel sick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Riley. Riley, what's the matter with you? Oh, no, 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 no. Hurry, we have to get her home. Uh-oh. Chapter 5. Riley. We just brought her back inside. Riley. Michael, your pupils are turning gray. What does that mean? The same thing that happened to the Queen when she was sick, especially in the more severe stages of her illness. Riley, she's sick too? Wait, you didn't know? Of course. I, of course, didn't, but you... Does anyone else know about this at all? No. Oh, Riley, you shouldn't have been... You should have been treated at the castle right away. Michael, keep an eye on her. I'm going to get my parents' journal. There should be a prescription for some kind of medicine in there. Riley, are you okay? I don't think I'm dying yet. Uh-huh. You're not gonna die. You can talk, right? Yes, Michael, I'm more or less okay. Can I talk to you while Tori's busy? Yes, please. What did Froga make for you? You probably thought it was drugs, right? Yeah. No. It was just my medicine. To cure what's wrong with me right now. Why don't I just go to the castle and get it for you? It's a long way, Michael. And I don't want you to leave me. Tori will make another cure. What happened to you? I got sick. It's the same as my mother's. I forgot to take my medication before I went. I don't usually allow myself to get to a condition like this. Why didn't you tell anyone? I was afraid. Things had gotten bad enough after my mother died and my father wasn't himself. If he and the others knew I was sick, I don't know what would have happened. I didn't want to scare anybody or stress with my condition, especially since Jesse had invented a cure for me. It doesn't cure forever, but it relieves the symptoms. I just need to rest. I wonder if... Here, Michael, take it. What's this? I'll tell you later. Riley, why don't you get some rest and we'll go make the medicine. Thanks, guys. Come on, Michael. Okay. And then Tori and I must make medicine for Riley. I have to gather some plants according to the recipe and bring them to Tori. Okay, and I think with that we're going to stop this here. No. But, yeah, I think with that, we're going to stop this here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate every single one of you. This is taking a upsetting turn of events for Tori and what happened to her mother, and what's happening to Riley and her mother, and Tori and his parents. This is very unfortunate. So we're going to see what happens in the next one. Hopefully we can get these things straightened out. Maybe there's somewhere we can have Froga's notes and Tori's parents' notes kind of like mix and make a permanent cure instead of like a bandage to fix the symptoms. I don't know. But as always, try to have a better day than yesterday, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!